right. Get out, Firebat. I can't see the chair. That was bad, man. Alright. Next deck. We have Free Phoenix with the Aggro Rogue. Classic. There was a season where this was the best deck, Aggro Rogue, and then it just kind of fell off the world. Alright, let's see what we can do with Aggro Rogue. Peeing in the sink, OP. Good, good. That's the target audience we're appealing. Alright, backstab, prep, shadow steps, of course shadow steps. Only one cold blood in Aggro Rogue, that's interesting. I guess it is kind of situational, so I can see that. One cold blood, one sinister strike, I guess is what we're doing. Okay, I can get behind that. Double flurry, usually there's not two flurries. But usually it doesn't work, so maybe you're onto it, man. Alright, Defias. There you go. Undercity Valiant. I like that card in an aggro deck. Especially since we have so many ways to combo it early. Can get that big tempo swing you need early game, I guess. One oil. That's why we got two flurries, because we got the oil in there. One Assassin's Blade. Oh, we have a sprint in the deck. Interesting. Interesting. One Leopard Gnome. One Stone Tusk Boar. Oop, not a gold share from it. The old Stone Tusk Boar coin Cold Blood play. That's a thing that this deck can do. I like the possibility of that. That's why we're playing Stone Tusk instead of Pirate. Just in case you can Stone Tusk Boar coin Cold Blood. Then they have to hero power it. And take 5 more to the face. Alright, where's Arcane Golems, of course. One Piloted Shredder. I guess if you hit it on 4, it's good. Other turns, it could be a little sketchy, but hopefully they're caught up removing your stuff and it ends up working out. One Azure Drake. And a Raid Leader. I guess. Guess it could add some damage. Where's Raid Leader? Raid Leader. He'll be golden. Alright, so we got a lot of damage, a lot of one-ofs, some board control cards. We have Defias, Flame Juggler, Undercity Valiant as our board control cards. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 board control cards. And then, and SI. So we got like 6 board control cards. And then Piloted Shredder, I guess, is kind of a board control card. But it comes out way later. And Drake comes out a little bit later. We have a very interesting curve here. Let's run it and see how it goes. We definitely have a lot of damage. And against control, I guess we can sometimes hit the sprint and make something happen off of that. So maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work. What is my place in the queue? Caliban, you are...
Watch your back.
I don't see you in the queue anywhere. I may have missed you, Caliban HS. Wait, you're the patron guy, right? What happened to the patron guy's deck? This Caliban, you are the guy that hit legend with patron. We should have already done you by now. I might have accidentally skipped over you. I really apologize for that. I'll do you immediately after this one, man. I remember you because you said you got legend early this season with patron. Somehow my queue must have gotten messed up. We had that thing with the name confusion and it fucked everything up. All right, Caliban, you'll be next. I apologize for that, man. I don't know how that happened. Oh, I exited off the wrong deck from the queue. I really apologize for that. Alright. Oh shit, I missed my mulligan. Alright, let me restart this now.
I
I was messing around with things and stuff, and I will do you right after this one. You got skamazed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I exited off the wrong deck from the queue after finishing a deck. I hope you're not mad at me, man. Hope you're okay.
Valera versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
watch.
Alright, let's
your
do this
back.
appropriately now. We have this to try and kill a 1-drop if he plays a 1-drop. Probably not the best against Warlock, because most of the 1-drops aren't going to have 1 health. Against Hunter or something, we would keep this and try and coin it out. But against Warlock, he full mulligans. He's probably Reno lock, so let's full mulligan as well. Try and find Defias. Coin Defias would be the optimal play here. Nothing. Good coin dagger face. That doesn't seem appropriate. We have a weird hand. No early game presence. We had 5 cards we were trying to hit for the early game presence and missed all of them. Okay, what are we looking to try and find? Double flurry already drawn is not good. So let's, I guess, just poke with the dagger. We'll save coin for Assassin's Blade and I guess try and get that out there and start dealing damage with it. When can we queue for the doctor? You can queue for the doctor on Monday. Monday is the next time the queue will be open. Wow, we drew all of our situational cards. We definitely did that really good like. Balls. Guess we'll just do this. Alright, we got some heals available to us, so that's not bad. Alright, not flurry. That's just Assassin's Blade the face.
Here we go.
We do have a flurry to clean this up when it starts getting kind of overwhelming on us, but for now I think we can just deal damage and wait on everything. Yeah. He has heals in his deck. Healing is cheating. Well, I don't want to play Piloted Shredder this turn because it'll simply die to the board. I want to play it on the turn that I'm flurrying, so I think I'll just hit him in the face and pass. I want to flurry next turn. Get the full damage out of my Assassin's Blade. I could have potentially flurried this turn and played the Shredder with using the prep. But I'm hoping his next minion dies to me hitting it and flurrying it anyway, or that he doesn't play another minion.
My shield for Argus.
We can clear everything and develop a Shredder. It's a little ugly. We can clear everything with 2 flurries. That's really ugly.
So many options.
This did not go well. Well,
Here we go.
I guess we'll do that.
Too soon.
I don't really want to eviscerate that. Four, 8, 12, 16. 16-ish damage. If we are able to find an arcane golem.
So many possibilities.
Maybe this will connect. We're close to having lethal if we can get anything to connect, honestly. Never fucking lucky. I mean, at least we're fitting the theme of the game so far. Super fucking unlucky. Alright. Boar does not add much damage with their shadow steps, but we can try and get the board to connect by multiple times by clearing here. Same with the leper gnome. So we have a board state now that he would prefer to AoE, so that's always good. Alright, we have him at 14, and just need that arcane golem and we'll be good. Right, forced into AoE, so you got some of his mana in use. Ooh, that's painful. Hopefully he doesn't have enough damage behind this to lethal us. This is 2 damage a pop. So we can go 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So we have lethal with 2 more damage. What other damage cards are in the deck? We'd be lethal with Eviscerate, Oil. Sinister Strike, all that sort of nonsense. So I think we hold on to it. We could try and make lethal happen here.
So many options.
So we'll pass. Use SI to add damage to the deck. Hopefully he doesn't have Reno. He's already heal botted, so we could potentially get him. Well, sometimes they draw Reno, man. Is there any way to stay alive here? Oh, dude, we would have killed him too if he didn't have Reno. Okay. So we have 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18 damage. So we can't kill him. We gotta figure out a way to stay alive. So we can do that by sapping Lotep and then eviscerate SIing Shadow Step SI. I guess we need board control, so I don't know how we win after that, but it feels like the play.
I can't do that.
This guy's toast.
We need to find a sprint. We could maybe control the board with like Azure Drake and stuff. There's a potential out here. And that's gonna be death for us. Well, we can stay alive by arcane goleming this and having no demon.
You are Magnus, Eladon Lord of the Burning Legion.
G.
Sorry.
I give up.
Never lucky. Never lucky. Alright, so how would we change this deck? How would we change the deck? We need, I don't think we can run sprints in this Azure Drake. This Azure Drake's so out of place. We need to be killing them, not developing board on turn 5. So all the rest of us is just like full-fledged super smork, and then we got like Azure Drake in there, which does not commit to that smork life. Sprint doesn't commit to the smork life. These are a lot of one-ofs. How can we force our opponent to die faster? We already have 2 flurries. I wouldn't mind having a second Assassin's Blade in there, to be honest with you, just to have our consistency of finding it on 5 be a little bit higher. And I wouldn't mind... I wouldn't mind a second sap, to be honest with you. Also wouldn't mind some more 1-drops. We only have 3 1-drops. Having an extra 1-drop on 1 could be pretty powerful. I feel like having like a more face hunter oriented ones would be a little bit better, especially since we got things like Raid Leader. Also, I wouldn't mind the Raid Leader just being an SI7 to help us control the board with our 1-drops. And then I don't think we want oil. I think oil is just too clunky, so I want to see the oil out of there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe get another Buccaneer even. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1-drops. We got 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got some 2-drops, 1-drops. I can understand the Shredder being alright. I want to see a Cold Light Oracle, man. We need the Cold Light Oracle to get the damage more in there and be able to cycle our Shadow Steps when we get bad draws with them. So I want to see maybe the Preparation, since we don't run anything to go with it now. The oil and the sprints are gone, for a Cold Light Oracle. And then where can we make cuts here? I'm not a fan of Sinister Strike. I think it's too low card value. I think Cold Blood can sometimes stick around, so I like the Cold Bloods in there, but I want to get Cold Lights to try and push for more damage. What's our curve looking like now? Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we should pretty much always have a 1-drop. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2-drops. We could probably find some way to squeeze in another 2-drop. We cut 1 Cold Light Oracle, fit another 2 in there. What 2-drop could we run? We could get in maybe a Knife Juggler. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Can sometimes make some damage happen. We could get in a Loot Hoarder, to be honest with you. Just try and help us with that, because we have such a low curve, and finding our Assassin's Blade and stuff is really important. South Sea instead of Boar, but I wanna Stone Dust Boar Coin Cold Blood somebody. You can't do that with South Sea. But I agree with you. South Sea's better. We only run 1 Cold Blood anyway. But still, the dream, man. Stone Dust Boar Coin Cold Blood is so beautiful. Doomsayer, no, we're ahead on tempo. We have so many 1-drops and 2-drops that we're going oriented with it. Since we had the double Defias and the double Undersea Valiant, we have to have a board control plan. I want another backstab in here. I think maybe we could go with like if we get rid of this piloted Shredder, we can put another backstab. And then I want another draw card, honestly. We could get rid of 1 flurry and put in the other Cold Light. We can't have any dead cards in our hand basically ever, because we're gonna have no cards in our hand, because we already have the Shadow Steps and the Cold Bloods and Sap, and so 1 flurry. Drop the Shadow Steps now. That's how we kill people. Alright, this is how I would change the deck to try and make it more board control oriented. Now we have a better early game curve for getting our 1s consistently, and then we can play our 2s after that. And then on turn 3, we just transition to hitting them completely in the face. Or we have SI and we continue board control for 1 more turn, and then transition to hit him all in the face. So I think we made it a little bit quicker, took away a lot of the board control elements, and made it more to the game plan of hitting them in the face. So we gain board control turn 1 by consistently having a 1-drop, keep board control turn 2 by consistently having a 2-drop, and then if we have Cold Light Oracle, we go all face, draw cards, and draw burn. Or if we have SI, we continue controlling the board with the SI. Or if we have Arcane Golem, we just go all face. And then, so yeah, on turn 3 is when we determine whether we're trading or going all face. And most of the time it's going to be all face. And then we draw damage and kill him. So let's try it. Let's see if it works. Leroy Jenkins. Nah, it's really expensive. We have 2 Cold Light Oracles. We should have plenty of cards in our hand that can combo with the Arcane Golem, such as Shadow Steps, Cold Bloods, whatnot. Eviscerates. Had to gang up. Add more leper gnomes to your deck.
You asked
Okay.
for it.
Well, none of this is our early game, so
Back.
I want to try and find our 1 and 2 drops. So I'm going to pitch everything back for 1 and 2 drops. We don't have coin, which is pretty painful, especially since he's Tempo Mage. That is a bad hand. We added extra 1 and 2 drops. Why you do this, game? Alright, maybe we can use Deadly Flurry to recover. We got 6, 10, 14 damage in our hand already, too. So we are definitely recovering with a Deadly Flurry this game. Missed all of our early game that we just added. So that went splendid. Okay. Happy days. He does nothing with his turn. Should daggered him in the face, I guess.
Here we
I don't want to flurry yet. I don't want to deadly that because I want to be able to flurry his face. Do I want to SI? If he leaves the SI up, it's good for us. Since I didn't do anything, I guess I could just SI.
I wonder.
Problem is like frostbolty sort of stuff, but I think he's going to be trying to flame waker, and if it sticks, it could be magical. Or we could just hit him in the face. Hit him in the face and redagger was actually like a play. Could have Shadow Stepped this back too to have it loaded so that if he plays Flame Waker, coin a bunch of spells, we could deadly hit him in the face SI afterwards. So loading it up was also a play there, just Shadow Stepping it back immediately. No Flame Wakers in his hand because he would have went Flame Waker coin. Alright, well we don't want to get the deadly up yet. We want to be using that on the Assassin's Blade, I guess. So
Here we
I guess we're just
go.
hitting him in the face and redaggering. Playing the patient game. And then next turn we can Assassin's Blade, hit him in the face. I think I'm okay letting that guy stick instead of hitting it. I think I'm just gonna Assassin's Blade him in the face.
Here we go.
Hopefully he doesn't freeze me or have weapon removal. So we have 4, 8, 12, 22, 23, 24. We have 24 damage. We're looking to find 2 more, so we can just kind of go off with the Assassin's Blade. We don't need to hit with it again. So we can afford flurrying now. So we can flurry and develop a leper gnome. That's enough damage to kill him, right? 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 26. So we have a 2-turn lethal. We can save the flurry for the end. No, we can't. We'll die. We need to flurry this turn for sure. So
Here we go.
for flurrying this turn, we might as well get the leper gnomes down. They take 2 turns to deal the damage. Play him before player on mana rate. Okay. And then this costs 3, 6, 7 mana to do. And we're on 7 mana next turn. So we set up exact lethal with exact mana. Got him. Alright, as long as no taunt or kill me. That's not a taunt. We're looking good so far. As long as it doesn't coin Belcher, you still got coin. Gotta be afraid of that. No taunt, no taunt. Don't play a random Argus in your deck. Don't have the taunt spare part. Does he have a spare part? No, he has a portal card. Don't portal a taunt card. Praise Jesus. Hallelujah. Alright, that's the 3rd time in a row we DeckDoctored attack and immediately got a win afterwards. So that's pretty cool. We might know what we're doing. Alright, so that's how I would change the deck for it to be successful. We didn't hit our early game even that game, so we had a bad draw and we're still able to finish it out. The important thing is just having Assassin's Blade. Card's really good. If you get Assassin's Blade, you usually win with this deck, so that's how I would run it. Alright, moving on to the next deck for DeckDoctor. Alright, got early Legend on EU this season with this version of Patron. Tell me what you think. We got it, man. Caliban, the Patron Warrior. Sorry about missing you earlier on in the queue, man. I apologize for that. But we got it now. We got it now. Fun and interactive. 1, 2. There's only 11 cards in this deck. So I guess he's just leaving it up for me to build the rest of the deck. Caliban, are you still here, man? You only linked to me 11 cards. Am I getting trolled? Alright, so this is what Caliban linked to me, so I guess I have to try and figure out the rest of the deck from here. So, we're definitely going to want 2 Despites. We're definitely going to want 2 War X's. Inner Rage, Acolyte of Pain. I could see Gnomish Inventors being thrown in here since we're more draw reliant for our 4-drop slot. We should also get these guys in there, and then Gnomish is in there. And what else are we missing from standard Patron? We're missing Armor Smiths and Whirlwinds and Execute. Executes we want, Whirlwinds we want. It's up to me to build the rest. Alright, alright. I want to see maybe shield blocks to help us survive longer. I want unstable ghouls. Unstable ghouls help us survive longer. Shield block, maybe? I don't know. What else could we put in here? Slams or something I want. Maybe we can't run 2 unstable ghouls. We have Commanding Shout, which is draw. Battle Rage is something I want to include. We have Commanding Shots instead at the moment. Your minions can't be released below 1 health this turn. Draw cards. So that synergizes with Pyro to help me clear the board. So maybe I just don't have Unstable Ghoul completely, so I can use that combo to clear the board. I want a Battle Rage for sure. We have a lot of draw already though, so I don't even know if we need to. So I can't cut any of the 11 cards that he put in. Having some Armor Smiths or something on the field to be able to get value off of the effect might be better. We could get rid of Gnomish and just use Armor Smith basically as a Gnomish because it'll draw us a card with the Battle Rage if we hit it. We only have 1 Battle Rage now. So if I cut that, then I need to put in the other Battle Rage. And then I can cut the shield block for the other Armor Smith. We don't have very much direct draw, but we have a lot of combo oriented draw. Maybe we don't want too many inner rages. We only want 1 inner rage so we can have more direct draw in the deck. Another slam. So Wild Pyromancer should be able to combo to damage a bunch of crap. So few minions. Could even run Cold Light Oracles, to be honest with you, because we have the Wild Pyromancer board clears potentially too. Wild Pyromancer Commanding Shout plus Spell. It's a lot of damage on the board, honestly, already. So we could just put in Cold Light Oracles. If I put in Cold Light Oracles, what could I cut? Could cut a Warx. A lot of draw. A lot of draw. And then OTK combos with Frothing. Maybe drop a Slam. I don't know, 2 Cold Light Oracles might be too much. I'm gonna put a second Inner Rage in there, just add more busted patron stuff and free triggers off of Wild Pyro. Let's try it, let's try it. How can you cut Warx? Standard patron only ran 1 Warx back in the day. Three weapons is generally enough when you have a high cycle focus deck, so you usually draw the weapon in time anyway. And because against aggro I have Wild Pyromancers, so I don't really need the Warx as crucially.
Garrosh versus Uther. I will fight with.
Alright, we want Despite. I don't want any of the finishers yet. We want Acolyte of Pain for sure. And so we hold mulligan back the finishers and look for... That sort of stuff is pretty good. We have coin too, so we can try and make something happen. My schedule my last few days was a bit off. Yeah, I changed it. So now I start at 7 a.m. Eastern time and stream usually to about 1 p.m. Eastern time from 7 a.m. That's sort of the schedule I've been kind of sticking to lately. Okay. And we're gonna be patient for sure here. Oh, we just have the nuts, so it doesn't matter. We might just get a free win because we're patron. Sometimes that happens. Do I want to play this Acolyte? I think I have plenty of cycle in the deck that I don't mind just playing the Acolyte out here for a limited amount of draw. There's nothing really high value to coin Despite into, so I can save the coin to work with Wild Pyromancer. Just set up the Despite, make patrons. 1 card is fine for me, man. We run Cold Light Oracles. Alright. Set up to make patrons in the following turn. We'll go here.
Put this apple on your head.
Divine Favor, you say? See if he runs a Quality Consecrate in his deck. Yeah, this is a busted turn, so we can do this. Then we can do this. This. Do we need more than 4 patrons? Should we use this Inner Rage? I don't know. We can hold on to the Execute, I guess, since we have the Dread Corsair to protect. And then if we're doing that, might as well use the Inner Rage. Let's just go here, and go here. Yeah, that's fine. Now we have Execute to deal with potentially big things. I think we have enough patrons. Our board's full though, so Consecrate does kind of Shrek us a little bit. I don't think he's going to run Consecrate in his Divine Favor Secret Paladin though. Usually they don't run it in normal Secret Paladin, and when they run Divine Favor, usually Consecrate goes out the window. But if If he has the Consecrate, that can get us. Alright, we got a game. So we gotta take it to the distance now. Should have only used one, whatchamacallit, one inner rage. Not good. Well, armor pass. Nobody runs Consecration at Legend rank. Only rank 9 people play Consecrate. I gotta start playing around it, because this is like the 3rd time today I didn't play around it and got burned every time. Alright, we can use Wild Pyromancer as an execute activator, but loses kind of our combo. We can use Whirlwind as the execute activator. I kind of want to cycle the commanding shot so we can get something going on with our hand. Yeah, I want to cycle this card. And I want to take care of the Repentance so we can eventually patron again. That's where the Avenge lands. Sometimes lucky, never lucky. Well, we can still clear. We go here and then execute. Alright, well with that quite handy. They must still save our coins so we can bust combos. Wild Pyromancer's still alive, not bad, not bad. Pyro, shut it down, man. So we have Noble Sacrifice still up and Competitive Spirit still remaining. That's never good. Leper Gnomes. Leper Gnomes in your Consecrate deck. Feels bad, man. Alright. We could probably clear the whole board here with another Wild Pyromancer play and try and search for Patron and use that as a win condition and not use Frothing as a win condition. That's a possibility. I think we need cards more than we need anything else, so I'm gonna do it. It's just can't just wait all day for the Frothing ability. So I'm hoping that this works well. Alright. Let's just kill the first half of this Shredder, I guess, and try and take less damage. Desperation plays, boys. We have Patron Charge, Despite Swing still. So I'm trying to set up for that if we top deck the Patron. I think that's my out. I don't know, team. We blundered a little bit playing into the Consecrate, and now we're having to pay for it. That's gonna get +3 attack with every spell too, so that's pretty scary. I missed some damage there, but I guess he's not worrying about the damage at all. Alright, we could still try and make something happen with Patron. Double charge. We could charge the Emperor into something. So we could swing here and then Emperor charge to try and stay alive. It's not what you really want to be doing with the card, but keeps us alive. Otherwise we die. So Staying alive. I don't think we're gonna win. We were gonna win earlier on with the patron turn, but we messed up. Desperation plays, man. How do we win from this state now? We can find armor smiths, maybe make something happen there.
Let me think.
I mean, he could just draw all secrets and fizzle out. Or he could do this.
None may steal.
Alright, we're done. Alright, we should have won that game. That was my bad. That was a piloting error. Piloting error. Feels gross, man. How can we change this, though? There were some things... I like the Pyromancers. This were clearing good. 2 Dread Corsairs might be excessive, but no, it's such a good way to empty our hand after we draw so many cards. I don't know. Let me... But if I wasn't going to play 2, I think we need to play a 2-drop. I would like to see maybe Unstable Ghoul in there. I just think Unstable Ghoul is a nuts card, man. Helping with early game board control and setting up things. But yeah, that was a piloting error. There's nothing wrong with the deck. So I want to try again, because I fucked up. Why no Grom? Because we're combo. We don't need Grom. We have 2 Groms in the deck, man. Frothing Charge, Frothing Charge.
Watch your back.
Alright, we keep this cards. Mulligan back, Wild Pyromancer. Look for draw combos first. Draw combos, then kill combos. Alright, Wild Pyromancer, no help. No, I want to get the War Axe out there. Hopefully we don't get Acidic Swamp boost, but it is rank 9. I think it's fine just to get the Dread Corsair out there to help me trade with bigger things. That's why we run them, man. Empty our hand. Then refill our hand. Deadly trade. No 4-drop. Something that I can kill. Nope. Alright, we'll just hang out then. I don't really want to play Acolyte of Pain without getting value off of it. In the longer range, we should win the game eventually. Should eventually 30 him. So if he's taking his time, we take our time too. Five drop? Hopefully not Lothab. That card's fine. Well, patrons. Patrons against Rogue are always a little sketchy, but turn 7 we have a Patron Unleash if we want it. I don't really want to play an Acolyte of Pain to just right into that dagger. We have Wild Pyromancer, Inner Rage, Battle Rage. Let's do that. So we can kill this guy, then we can kill the Drake, and then get the full Battle Rage value. Cycle towards our combo. Well, Firebat dies, which kind of sucks, but this still sticks around and is annoying for him. Like, unleashing patrons isn't our win condition against Rogue because they can beat it with Flurry, especially if they have the dagger up. So I don't really want to make patrons even that bad. Force them to have to use a fan, so that's okay.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Gotta hopefully find another Deathbite or a card draw to get us towards here. Alright, we can play Deathbite with this, so let's go for it. Right? Yeah. Given Rogue cards. Alright, we have Frothing Charge, Whirlwind, Wild Pyromancer. We're getting closer. I guess we'll get the Armor Smith down and just armor up, keep the life going. So how much damage we got? We have, this gets up to 4, and then we can make only 1 Whirlwind with it, and Enrage. We can Enrage it and make a Whirlwind, and then have it hit the Wild Pyro too. So 4 plus the board plus 2, so 6 plus 7 plus the board, and the board's minimum 2. So 9, assuming our board's empty, plus his board. 1 armor. We gotta find Commanding Shout, and then we're all set. Hopefully we can find a Deathbite. Wow. I think he's trying to kill me. Double Frothing. We don't need 2 of them, huh? So I guess we could just play minions under the field then at this point. We only need the 1. Hopefully we're not dead here. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this would do 2, 3, 4. That would kill our Frothing though. And we just die. I guess this is what happens when you give Rogue cards. Well, it's only 12. We're alive. Problem is we're dead in the next turn, and now we finally have our combo to set up. Because now we could Emperor and try and set up lethal, basically, but we're dead. So we have 2 charges in the deck. We could try and make that happen. We can't use the Frothing because it's the last one. Yeah. I don't have enough damage. I kill my own Frothing. The combo is a lot of cards. It might be not as good as I had once thought. Alright, let's go like this. I can't even battle rage with it because it dies. Whoops. I don't know, man. This combo's weird. I thought it would be doing much more damage much faster than it is. We need to slow down the deck for sure. I thought we could flexibly get this combo to deal more damage. It is nothing like Warsong, man. Emperor charge again. If we can get a window to drop this Emperor, that'd be good, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. So we need shield block over Cold Light for sure. We are much more control-y than I thought we were. We're not a combo deck anymore. We are definitely a control deck now. So I got to slow this way down if I want to make it work.
I wonder what you soon.
The Brotherhood shall obey.
4/4. I need a window to drop this Emperor, and he's not giving it to me. Alright. I gotta find other cards here. I'm gonna go with this as my beginning cycle. Being alive at 2 is pretty sketchy. That's probably not gonna do. If I could find, what would go with this? Only execute? That's no good.
What now?
I don't know. I could find the other pirate too and taunt up that way. No. Okay, we need to slow it down and go. Our combo costs way more mana and is way slower than I thought it was gonna be, so we need to change change the speed of the deck. I curved it way too low. Alright, so let's take out this. Let's take out this, and Battle Rages are kind of questionable. I definitely think 1 War Axe is fine. Battle Rages is so weird with the Wild Pyromancers because it kills it. I could see no Battle Rages honestly being a thing. And since we're slower, we could have different draw approaches. Alright, so control oriented now. I could see Gnomishes being a thing now that we're slowing it down. I could see a second slam being a thing. So we don't have Battle Rages. Unstable Ghoul goes down in value a lot. Rampage? Rampage is deep. The old Wild Pyro Rampage trick. I don't know if we want to have a Rampage. But it would allow us to continue Wild Pyromancering. But how good is that, honestly? So do we even need Armorsmith anymore then? If we don't even have Battle Rage, Armorsmith value goes down a lot. So that's a questionable card for sure. So if I don't have Armorsmiths, I could run things like Belcher to potentially slow down the game. What's our other draw options? You could put in the old Loot Hoarder again. There's Harrison Jones as a draw option. Battle Rage still exists, it's just with so few minions it's not as strong. Cold Light Oracle is too fast for what we're trying to accomplish. I think I want Belchers in here just to slow down the game more than Armorsmith would do. So let's put in Belchers. Do I have enough draw to make this happen? I can't really use this for its draw factor. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we'll try it like this. I think we'll try it like this. Just put in Boom. No. Boom does not. Boom's not a tempo card. Boom is I mean, Boom is a tempo card. It's not a combo card. It doesn't help stall the game down that much. It helps try and kill them, but we're not trying to do that way. Alright, none of these are the cards we need. We're looking for things that can help us control the board early. So basically just Death's Bite, honestly, at this point. Wild Pyromancer is not a bad card to have in the hand. So much of the card synergizes with Execute's not the worst thing. Slam's pretty good. I think I would keep Slam off them all. War Axe Double Despite, Acolyte of Pain, Slam, those sort of things. Alright. We don't have any of the minions, really. So the Druid matchup's probably a lot trickier than it used to be. We don't have very much card draw in the deck, so I don't really want to coin out an Acolyte of Pain. I think I can... We could try and play a Wild Pyromancer, that walks right into Keeper, so I think we'll take the slow approach, just armor up. We're the control deck. We are the control deck. Against Druid, we want to be making patrons, honestly. There's Patron, so I guess we'll try and find combos to go with Patron. So we simply play Acolyte of Pain. Look for Inner Age and stuff.
I see.
That is annoying. That's probably would be ideal. No mish isn't the worst thing in the world.
Pass me that Arclight spanner.
Job's done.
We have our Belchers. We have the ability to make patrons next turn, but not a great board for it. And we can't even make that many. What's up, Brian Kibler? How's it going, dude? Belcher execute. Is there a Wild Pyromancer play here? Wild Pyromancer slam execute? So we could slam Wild Pyromancer execute? No, because we need it to proc on this to be able to damage it. We could Patron Inner Rage Coin Whirlwind, but that's not terrific.
I wonder.
Well, we lose the Wild Pyromancer, but clearing the board's pretty good, and then we can Patrons next turn. Or we could just Belcher this turn. Sets it to 2 and it trades into the Belcher. But if the Belcher token sticks, then next turn, going off on Patrons, trading in the Belcher token has a clear board. If he plays Dr. Boom, we're okay with it. If he plays Ancient Allure, we're okay with it. So it lines up well against his 7 drops, which he should be trying to play. So I think I'll go off with that. So next turn, try and Patron Inner Rage Whirlwind. That way we also keep the Wild Pyromancer Commanding Shout combo together for in case if we try and draw the Frothing thing later when he retaliates our patrons. Alright, so he trades in here, then we trade in the 1-2 and can kill it with the Patron Unleash. Alright, so we try and make this happen now. Alright, so now this should stall, and then we can hopefully get a good Emperor off and get towards our other combo, which actually kills him. Oh, don't tell me he's got an Innervate combo. Fuck, man. Alright, I'm playing the deck again. We were winning this game. Hands down, we were about to win this game, and he has Innervate combo. Second Innervate and had Wild Growth on 2. Okay, Innervate double combo.